Welcome to Denver, Colorado, and Richard L. Snowden Stadium. The London Knights get ready to invade Denver and take on the Denver Night Wings. Rich Pratchard, your play-by-play voice tonight, sitting next to Shan Varner. How you doing tonight, Shan?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me tonight.
This will be a good second week game here between the Knights and the Night Wings. The Night Wings come in 1-0. The Knights come in 0-1. Both games decided by 3 points. Denver over Indianapolis last week on a last-minute field goal, 23-20 by their kicker Kramer Jackman, and London fell to San Francisco 21-17. Tonight should be an interesting game here for week 2. Looks like London will win the toss and defer to the second half.
Well, speaking of London, Rich, offensively tonight they want to keep Rob Roby clean, and they want to get Reggie. And defensively, Liam said that they want to get their safeties more involved in the secondary, and they must create turnovers with pressure from William Davison.
All right, here we go. London lining it up to kick it off to start week 2. And we are underway. Comes down at the 10-yard line. Returned out to the 28-yard line. That's where the Night Wings will take over, first down and 10. First down and 10, and Josh Miller and the Night Wings offense will come out. First down and 10. Miller went 19 of 25 for 195 yards last week with a touchdown, no interceptions. He's going to start out throwing, throws it over the middle, complete to Giacomo Jones for a first down out to the 42-yard line.
You know, Giacomo Jones having a stellar career. So far, he has 159 receptions for 2,500 yards and 17 touchdowns. Look for him to be a main target for this Denver offense.
First down at 10 from the 42. Jared McChesney in the backfield. Drops back, throws to the right-hand side, incomplete.
Looks like Miller's, going for some long passes early on in the game, Rich.
Trying to move the ball downfield. That'll bring up second down and 10. Running back McChesney went over 100 last week, but 22 carries, 103 yards. Going under center, and he's going to go to McChesney right up the middle, plenty of room, and he is going to get out to the 48-yard line, just short of the first down. Stopped out there by Nathan Blake.
By his offensive line there to make that huge hole up the middle, and was able to gain a chunk of yards.
Yeah, that was a big hole on second down. Then we got third and inches. 2 backs, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Hands it off. McChesney right up the middle. Plenty of room again. Gets out.
It looks like yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, gets out to the 40. Stop there by Jeff Malinishin. Go ahead.
I was going to say, it looks like the defensive line just kind of pancaked the offensive line, which made a huge hole for the running back to run through.
First down and 10 now from the 39-yard line. Offset eye. Looking to throw. Throws downfield. Wow. Complete all the way down to the 10. Down to the 5-yard line.
Logan Neal making a huge catch right there over the middle. And I think, taking that 2-step drop back or 3-step drop back from Miller is working for this Denver offense.
First down and goal now. Inside the red zone for the first time tonight on their first drive, the Night Wings. 2 backs. 3 wide for Miller. He drops back to throw. He's going to get hit and sacked. Brought down at the 15-yard line. That's going to be William Davidson. Sorry. Had a minute there. Couldn't remember that. It looks like Miller's trying to work those knees out after that sack. Going to go to McChesney this time to the right-hand side, down to the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. McChesney with some nice blocks, runs behind his blocks right into the end zone.
Nice blocks, Rich. I think he has some great vision running behind the blockers there, but we watched the replay here. He just almost untouched till about the 5-yard line, and then boom, just makes a quick cutback and right into the end zone. Great play.
So Denver gets on the board first, and Kramer Jackson comes out to kick the extra point. He won that game last week for Denver against the Spitfire. Nice long.
Oh, yeah, he did it.
Hold it down, kick is up, and it's good. 8:16 left in the first quarter, and Denver takes an early lead, 7-0 over the London Knights. Again, Rich Pratchard, your play-by-play voice tonight. Shan Varner sitting here on color with me in the booth, and Jeff Melanishin on stats for us, keeping us up to date. Kick back to the 5-yard line. They'll bring it back out to the 25. Jeff Melanishin on the return. Gets it to the 26, first down and 10 London, and they'll see what they can do on their first series.
London's offensive, defensive keys to the game. I'm going to give you Denver's right quick. Offensively, they want to try to establish the run early to eat up the clock and make sure they get these third down completions to keep the drive alive.
Rob Roby under center. Going to hand it off, going to the left-hand side. Reggie Streeter just gets laid out there. Only going to gain 2. Second down and 8. Second down and 8 for Roby. He was 33 for 50 last week, 315 yards, 2 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. Offset eye, drops back to throw, throws to the right-hand side, intercepted. Back to the 20. This is going to be a pick 6, 5. Touchdown, Night Wings. Nicholas Warner with his first interception, and that one is a pick 6.
Warner having 185 tackles, 143 tackles, 4 to 5.
So Denver's defense jumps out and puts them a little farther ahead here, early going to this game. And Kramer Jackman back on the field. Denver's defense is going to get a nice long rest. Or Denver's offense is going to get a nice long rest. They'll come out fresh. But the defense back on the field. 7:37 left, and Denver is now up 14-0 over London. And again, Kramer Jackman back out here having a few technical difficulties. Shan will be back here with us in just a minute. And Jackman boots it down inside the 5-yard line into the end zone. And that is a touchback.
There's my mic went out.
There you are.
Center there.
You are back now. We got him back in the booth now. Well, you don't see too many touchbacks in the SFL, but Jackman just booted that thing right into the end zone.
First and 10.
Yeah, that's the that is the reason for having a star kicker there, Rich.
High formation. Rob Roby drops back to throw, going to swing it out. Going to the right-hand side. Tries that stiff arm. But Streeter's going to get brought down by Nicholas Warner. Gain of 8, though. 2nd down and 2.
Great way to use him, Rich, in the backfield there. If you can't run the ball, might as well pass it to him.
Offset I. 2 to the left for Roby. He drops back, deep drop, throwing to the left-hand side, and that looks like a catch. Looks like a catch by James Hands out there. For Chattanooga, should be a first down. 1st down and 10 now. London starting to move the ball. Streeter lined up in the slot. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Empty backfield. Drops back, plenty of time. Going deep, incomplete. Incomplete. It was intended for Streeter, I believe.
I'm not even sure if McCree there got a hand on it. I think he was just overthrown.
Yeah, it was overthrown. Somebody tried to go up and get it, but it was overthrown. So 2nd down and 10 now. London at their own 33-yard line. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation for Roby. Drops back to throw. Throws to the right-hand side. Completes. Ken Macaro on the reception. Gain of 4.
You got to see if they can get this 3rd down and 6. That's one of the big things they wanted to do, is get these 3rd down completions here.
3rd down and 6. This will tell how London's day is going to go. Can they convert this? Going deep, complete out to the 42 or 43-yard line. 43-yard line to James Hands. Nice throw and catch there. Got that 1st down.
And he's had a stellar career in this London offense with 157 completions and 2,400 yards and 18 touchdowns. So he's one of the big targets for this offense for London.
Marty McCree there on the tackle. He didn't have bad coverage. Hands didn't get any yards after catch, but he was right there. Plenty of time. Dropped back, but he did get in there, and he got a sack. That is the defensive end. Yeah, Bandito with the sack. Brings it back to midfield.
Over Jeremy on their defense, and they just want to play their type of football, Rich. They don't want to give up anything deep, and they definitely want to try to shut down this run game.
Empty backfield. Roby drops back, throws to the right, completes, but very short completion to Ken Macaro. Bring up 3rd down and 14.
Well, Rich, do you like this dink and dunk style that London's giving us right now?
Well, I tell you what, you can't go like that when you're 3rd and 14 or even 2nd and 20.
And 14 points behind.
Yeah, 14 points behind. You got to get the ball downfield. They are in positive territory, but you still got to get the ball downfield. In shotgun, trips to the left. Looks like he's going to try and go downfield here. Drops back, has time, throws it to the right. It is complete. Nice catch by Ken Macaro. Matthew Lee on the coverage, but Macaro went up and got it.
Play here on this replay. Just makes the post route and was just able to moss the defender here and make a great catch.
So London converts on that 3rd down and long. 1st down and 10 now from the Denver 28. London trying to get on the board here in the 1st quarter. Hands it off to Streeter, going to left-hand side. Has plenty of room across the 20, down to the 10, and stopped at the 10-yard line by Nicholas Warner.
That's absolutely what London wants. He wants to get that star running back involved more in this game. They didn't have a whole lot of success with him last week, so definitely this week they wanted to run the running back there.
Streeter was a 5th pick in this year's draft, and he had 119 yards on 25 carries last week, and he kind of showed out in the rookie showcase. He had a good game. So they're expecting a lot out of him. Empty backfield, drops back to throw, throws across the middle on a crossing route to Macaro. He gets down right at the 5-yard line, actually. Nicholas Warner on the stop. Second and goal now for the Knights. Rob Roby with the offset eye. 2 receivers left. Looking to throw. Going to swing it out to Streeter to the right-hand side. He has room into the end zone. Touchdown, London. Nobody on Reggie Streeter.
And that's also Reggie's first career touchdown in the SFL.
Yes, it is. Streeter gets in for the first time. Good call. So London cuts that lead to 7. And Nate Odell, the kicker for London, comes out for the extra point. Snap is good, the hold is down, and the kick is up, and it's good. So with 3:42 left in the first quarter, it is Denver 14, London 7. You're watching the SFL on YouTube, brought to you by APM Music.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
Oh, he breaks this one free, goes across 50. Down to the 40, still going, 30,
gone.
It's a foot race. Still going to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown, Denver.
Rich, that's just a very executed play there. Gets some great blocks, and just makes a little step to the outside right there, and just he's gone to the house.
Wow. Wide receiver Steven Vega comes up with the big return.
And they're trying to catch him here. Just, it's a foot race.
So Denver scoring in every phase of the game tonight. Offense, defense, and special teams. Just trying to make it happen.
They're looking really sharp right now.
Hold is down to kick us up, and it's good. Kramer Jackman puts another one through. 3:28 left. It's Denver 21, London 7. London's going to have to do something here.
You know, they're doing a great job by moving the ball. They're just not executing in certain areas, and you know, London is got to get back on the ball here.
See if Jackman puts another one in the end zone. Right on the goal line, picked up and brought out. Gets out to about the 22-yard line. Jeff Melanishin down to the 23, first down and 10. London.
Rich, it's not just that your kicker can kick field goals from more of a distance, but it's also putting that offense back there. You know, instead of it being on the 20 or 30-yard line, they're now back to the 20-25 line. So that kicker makes a difference.
Drops back to throw, throws to the right. Streeter coming out of the backfield, and he's going to get about 6. We want to thank our sponsors, APM Music, Production Music Library and Custom Music House, Bit Central and Fuel, transforming SFL Media in 2019. Harry's, all you need for a close, comfortable shave, and Matt Doyle Designs, official design partner of the SFL. 3:20 left in the first quarter. London second down and 4 at their own 29-yard line. Offset eye, going to send 2 to the left this time for Roby. Going to go to Streeter, going to the right-hand side. Lots of room. Gets the first down out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
That's the first blemish in this defense for Denver that we've seen today. There was just nobody on that side.
Yeah, it took a couple to bring him down. Mike Sawchuk, the first week on this team for Mike Sawchuk. He signed during the week this week, getting ready for this game, and he gets his first tackle of the game. Hands it off to Streeter again, but he stopped quick.
You know, that wasn't a huge play, but I liked it, Rich. And you know why? Because the offensive line created a huge hole. He was able to get, 3 yards, but, when it's 3rd down and 2, you're going to need that play. So very successful. Anytime you're moving forward, that's a plus in my book.
You see Streeter with all these long runs. He's got 35 yards on 4 carries. That's over 10 yards a carry. Streeter's having a good game so far. Going to go to him again, right up the middle. Gets across midfield, gets the first down, still going down to the 30, to the 20. Can he beat him to the end zone? 10, 5, no, and he is going to get stopped at the 5-yard line. Looks like Matthew Lee on the stop, but another nice run for Reggie Streeter.
Take that 10 yards of carry out and just put 17 because this man did a great job of just, turning on the boosters here and just getting a great chunk of yardage.
And that play did have our movement block of the game. Going to go to Streeter again, going to the left-hand side of the end zone. Touchdown, London.
Well, Rich, now he has a receiving touchdown under his name, and now he has a rushing touchdown under his name. So he's doing everything for this team. Great run by that young man.
Again, a nice big hole for Reggie Streeter into the end zone. No one really there to even try and make the stop. So London gets back on the board, cuts that lead back to, it brings it back to a 1-score game. Ever Scroll by Movement blocks blue light to protect your eyes from digital screens. Don't hurt your eyes by checking out SFL action. Protect them and see every moment by using the promo code SimulationFL at purchase from movement.com. That's MVMT.com. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL through our partnership. Movement, premium watches and sunglasses, and accessories. The extra point is good, so now with 1:34 left in the first quarter, Denver 21, Leonard 14. I think this might be a high-scoring game tonight.
Yeah, it looks that way. Both defenses are trying, but they're also giving up, a lot of room up the middle from Denver. So the London defense does here.
That return's going to come back out. Vega again, breaking tackles. He gets out to the 35-yard line. That'll be a first down.
That man is running hard.
He is. He's he's wanting to put the ball in the end zone. I'll tell you that.
He wants a job. That's what he wants. He's a non-contract. He's a non-contract wide receiver, 6 foot, 200 pounds, and he's showing the coaching staff that, hey, give me the rock.
So Josh Miller under center. He's got a single back. McChesney going to go ahead and go to McChesney. He's got plenty of room too. Across midfield out to the 44-yard line, and that's a first down, Night Wings.
These defensive lines for both teams are just giving up huge chunks of yards up the middle, Rich. Holes if they want to have any success of stopping these runs.
And I'm not sure if that's a commentary on the offensive lines or the defensive lines. So, first down and 10, Night Wings from the London 44-yard line. 2 backs. Going to drop back to throw, looking downfield, going to McChesney coming out of the backfield. He's going to get the first down out to the 33-yard line. Stopped by Melanishin and Maddox. But again, not before he gets that first down.
For him being 5'11", 225 pounds, really lower his shoulders and then put the hurt on those defenders.
I formation behind Roby. 2 receivers to the left. Going to go to Melanishin, or sorry, going to go to McChesney again. He is going to gain 9 out to the 24. Man, these running backs are putting on a show, aren't they?
Absolutely. I can't get over how the offensive line is just making these huge holes.
Yeah, I commented on Streeter in the last series, London's last series, but if you look at McChesney's stats, he's got 5 carries for 60 yards. That's also over 10 yards a carry. So that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. It is Denver 21, London 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is going to be a shootout tonight, I think. Second down and 1. Josh Miller goes to McChesney, going to the right-hand side. He's got the first down, breaks a tackle down to the 10, and forced out of bounds at the 8-yard line by Nathan Blake. And he just ran somebody over.
That was a great, powerful run. This replay here does a great job that the guard comes out and just makes a huge block here. It doesn't show it on the replay here, but he does, man. He comes out and makes a huge block, and McChesney just took advantage of that.
First down and goal now from the 8-yard line for the Night Wings. 2 backs in the backfield behind Roby. Everybody up in the box, swinging it out to the fullback, going to the left-hand side, and he's not going to gain anything. He's stopped there right at the 8-yard line.
I am noticing, Rich, from both quarterbacks, is nobody's really getting to them. They're not being rushed that much. They're not getting sacked. They have plenty of time, to get the ball, to their receivers.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, single back. Nice run up the middle, but he is stopped at the 3.
Nathan Blake lays the hit on him.
Third down and goal. Offset eye. Miller's going to drop back to throw. Throws into the end zone. Touchdown! Wow. Night Wings. Giacomo Jones on the reception.
Like I said, Rich, Giacomo Jones is going to make a difference in this game. He's their leading receiver, and he, gets open quickly. Loves to run those routes close, and just gets open for his quarterback.
So Denver makes it a 2-score game again, 27-14, pending this extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. 9:37 left. Denver 28. London 14.
Rich, do you think this could, the couple of mistakes made by London, you think they can play a part in this game for London to come back? I mean, they've got an offensive score, a defensive score, and they've got a special team score. So,
yeah, I think that's and that's what Denver does. That's what they've done so far. Week 1 they did the same thing. They scored they had a pick 6, and they had a field goal. That's what turned the game around for them, and that's how they won that game was with a long field goal from Kramer Jackman. So their defense is definitely a force against these other teams here. I formation behind Roby, drops back, throws it out of the backfield to Streeter. He's going to get stopped after a 4-yard gain. Bring up second down and 6.
Streeter showing that he can do everything. He can catch and he can run. But I like to see Streeter run a little bit more behind someone, because I think initially he's pretty fast once he gets out in the open field. But, the start, he's not that fast.
Powerful, though. Going to Streeter again, going to left-hand side. He's going to get bottled up this time in the backfield. Lost a couple on that one.
Yeah, I'm not saying the guy's not a great runner. I'm just saying that for his build, I think it's just not his forte. I think powerful running, like you said, is what he needs to do. And once he's running behind somebody, it's going to be hard to slow him down in that secondary.
Trips to the left this time for Roby. Streeter to his left. Drops back to throw. Throws to the right-hand side and knocked down by Matthew Lee. Nice defense there. I think Matthew Lee read that one all the way. He was just kind of lurking back there and waiting.
Yeah, with the with the takeaways that this defense has, you kind of want to hold your breath a little bit when one of these defenders bat one down.
First
this
punt.
Is the first punt.
Yeah, that's the first punt of the night. Phil Hunter is going to punt it away. Comes down at the 20, and he is just clotheslined right there.
Rodgers just laid him out.
Yeah, B.J. Armstrong just got laid down on his back there. But that'll be a Denver first down and 10 from their own 32-yard line. 8:22 left in this one. Coming to you from Denver. A little chilly out there tonight, 25 degrees. A 6-mile-an-hour wind, so see those sleeves out there. I don't think those guys are appreciating those sleeves. McChesney goes off the right-hand side, gets about 6. And you see that stat right there, 10.5 yards a carry average for McChesney. Say, that's a heck of an average. Just keep giving him the ball. as my coach used to say, you keep doing it till they stop it is one of those things. 2 to the right, 1 to the left this time. In the shotgun, Miller drops back to throw. Throws left, going to McChesney again out of the backfield. Got some room. Gets a first down out to the 46-yard line. First down and 10. Stopped there by Nathan Blake.
I want to know if the coaching staff realizes they have other receivers out here. Because both of these running backs are getting handed the ball. They're getting thrown the ball. They're going to get tired here eventually.
Yeah, they're both over 100 yards combined rushing and receiving. Streeter's at 92 rushing. McChesney's at 89 rushing. And they both got plenty of receiving yards also. First down and 10 from the 46. Shotgun for Miller. Drops back again. Going to go to McChesney out of the backfield. And this time he pays the price from Dean Maddox. Gain of 2. But he just kind of gets up and looks around and says, that's all right.
Well, you wouldn't think Dean Maddox was fast with a 6'4 frame, 200 pounds, but he was moving pretty quick there.
Second down and 8. Offset I behind Josh Miller. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Going to McChesney again, right of the middle. Good blocking. He's going to gain out to the 47-yard line. That'll bring up third down and 3, gain of 5.
Look how close the numbers are here for these two running backs. One has 90, one has 89. Both have a rushing touchdown.
So third down and 3 for the Night Wings. Offset I. London was expecting the run, but they're going to throw deep down the middle. It's complete. 5, touchdown, Night Wings.
That Giacomo Jones again. That man is everywhere.
Giacomo with his second catch for a touchdown. Love it.
My bad, I'm not rushing.
No, you're all right. So Giacomo Jones gets into the end zone, extends that Denver lead. And Kramer Jackman comes out for the extra point.
Well, London's going to have their work cut out for them in this second half. Doing what they're doing, but you can run the ball 9 out of 10 times. And if you're not getting these first downs, and if the defense of the other team is putting you in third down situations, and you have to make up that difference, and you're already behind. So now I would think you would have to start throwing the ball, Rich.
I would agree. Some more sponsors for this season of the SFL. MediaTek Institute. Visit mediatek.edu for diploma programs and turn your passion into your profession. Me Undies, the world's most comfortable underwear for men and women. And Movement, premium watches, sunglasses, and accessories. This time this time the return comes out. That's Jeff Melishin. I mess that name up every once in a while, Jeff. Sorry about that. Melanishin. Out to the 25-yard line. First down and 10, London. .604 left in the half. Denver 35, London 14. Going to go to Streeter. He breaks the tackle. Well, that was a hard-fought 3 yards, I'll tell you that.
Golly, look at those numbers there. 8 carries, 93 yards. I would take that any day.
Absolutely.
Especially in the first half with 5 minutes left.
Second down and 7 now for the Knights. 2 to the right, offset eye behind Roby. He's going to go to Streeter again. He's trying to get to the outside, does break 1 tackle, but he is finally stopped in the backfield by Bailey Baca.
Dante Phillips, the defensive tackle, he makes the initial hit, and it doesn't do a lot. He doesn't bring him down, but what he does is he slows him down for his secondary to come in and wrap up the tackle there. Great job by that defense.
Trips to the left this time for Roby. Drops back to throw, sits in the pocket, throws deep. It's incomplete.
Man.
Boy, I tell you, he was open. Donnie Hands.
For days, I'm talking about.
If he could have brought that one in, that was
Donnie Hands.
That was 6.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I'm not sure if he got touched there on the initial, if it was a pass blocker or whatever, but.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
So, second punt of the game this time. Phil Hunter standing back at his 10-yard line. Kicks it away out to the 40-yard line. And they'll actually take over at the 41-yard line. Denver ball, first down and 10.
And with these punts, London is giving Denver field position. I mean, you're basically kicking from the 20-yard line back there, and, you're kicking to the other team's 40, but with a couple plays from their running back, you can get right back to the 50-yard line here.
McChesney for a carry, but no gain. Brings up second down and 10. Going to McChesney off the left-hand side. He's going to get stopped after a gain of 6. Bring up third down and 4.
This is one thing that Denver really wanted to execute well tonight. They wanted to execute those third down 6s, those third down and 4 conversions, and keep the offense on the field.
Drops back to throw, throws again to McChesney coming out of the backfield. He's going to get a first down out across midfield.
That's what this Denver team is really doing well tonight is they're making these third down conversions and they're moving the ball pretty well. I'm not even sure that they've punted the ball yet. So what they have done defensively is, made London punt twice. Have a game plan here.
First down and 10, Night Wings drops back to throw, throws left, intercepted. He's back to the 40, to midfield, and that's where he'll be knocked out of bounds. Chris Dodd. That's his 3rd interception on the season.
It has 20 interceptions for his career, so I want to add to it.
To the left eye formation. Hands it off to Streeter right up the middle. Plenty of room out to the 30. Stopped at the 29-yard line.
That was a nice run, and we get a replay of this run here. Like I said before, following right behind his blockers. Great block by number 10 there, Ken, and just makes the defense pay on that great run.
2:55 left in the half. First down and 10, London at the Denver 29, trying to get into the end zone. Drops back, throws right out across the 20-yard line to about the 13-yard line, and that's a first down for Donnie Hands. Matthew Lee knocks him out of bounds there.
Yeah, just a great wrap-up tackler, on that one.
But that does get London into the red zone with 2:27 left. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Throws over the middle. Looks like it's complete. Nice catch there in traffic.
Both quarterbacks have 1 blemish each, and that's really good for these two teams. Especially with Rob Roby throwing the picks last week, just having 1 blemish on the in the first half, excuse me.
And that'll bring us to the quick 2-minute warning. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Empty backfield for Roby. Drops back to throw. Throws into the end zone. Intercepted! Intercepted in the end zone by Nicholas Warner. Boy, they may take a look at this one. He was right there on that boundary line. We'll look at the replay. Oh, it looks like he got it, Shan. Tipped.
Batted back to him. Yeah,
tipped by Matthew Lee.
Hey, Rich, that both of these teams in the red zone have not had to kick a field goal, have not had an interception, as we just saw one.
Going to hand it off to McChesney, trying to go up the middle, but he is not going to get anywhere. Stopped there by Blake Craze and Slyn Shady. Quip Design delivers simple ways to keep your mouth healthy and with time vibrations. Brush head refills for $5, refilled every 3 months. Covered for life with free shipping for life. Use the link posted in the chat, and your purchase will help support the SFL through our partnership. Quip, a more wholesome clean. Miller drops back to throw, throws left, it's complete. Ooh. Going down the sideline, down to midfield to the 45, down to the 41-yard line.
And that's the first time tonight that we've called his name, but he just makes a great play, just gets away from the defenders and then off to the races.
Yeah,
he went for Jeff there. Yeah, he would have been gone.
Hiapo had some great big plays last week. He at the tight end spot, he had 4 receptions for 77 yards and a touchdown. He had a big game last week. Nice to see those tight ends get involved, to be honest. First down and 10. Hands it off to McChesney. He's hit quick.
That's some hard-fought yards there. He only got a couple, but effort anyway.
Hurry up offense from Denver. Again going to McChesney, trying to go to left-hand side. He is stopped. Blake Cray's got a hold of him and held him up until he got his teammates there to help him out.
Rich, I'm not sure what they're thinking on offense here. It's 1 minute and 1 second to go. They're going to call a timeout. They're ahead, by 3 touchdowns. So,
yeah, they're trying to get in the end zone again before half. Offset I. Josh Miller with 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Going to the right-hand side, it's complete. And he steps out of bounds. Giacomo Jones stops the clock. Denver has 1 timeout left.
Giacomo Jones played for London last year. It's kind of ironic that he's making these great plays, 2 touchdowns. I'm not sure right now of how many yards. Get that from the stats man in a few minutes. But, he's making this London defense pay for it.
I formation behind Josh Miller, 2 to the right. Dropping back to throw. Goes to the left-hand side, complete, but it's going to be for a loss of yards. Kinloa picked it up, but it's going to be a loss of 2. Going to McChesney out of the backfield again, and he isn't going very far. He got stopped, hard hit there from Melanishin.
Yeah, they might be just trying to get in field goal range here, Rich. Some points on the board before the half.
40 seconds left in this half.
Third down and 8. Let's see if they convert this one.
3rd and 8 from the London 28-yard line. 2 backs behind Josh Miller. Short drop, bounces away from a rusher, throws it to the right-hand side to the fullback coming out of the backfield. But that's going to be no gain. 4th down and 9 from the London 30. That would make it I think that is in Jackman's range. It's going to be about a 47-yard field goal, I believe. Yeah, 46, 47-yard field goal, and Jackman is on to attempt it from the right hash. 36 seconds left on this clock. Snap is there. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it's good. And they're going to call it officially 46 yards. So from 46 yards, Jackman boots that one through to extend the Denver lead.
Our team's only punted, I believe, 1 time. And they have scored every time they've got past the 50. They've scored at least a touchdown or field goal.
So Denver 38, London 14, and Denver will kick off to open the second half. London will get the ball to start with. Melanishin brings the ball out to the 22-yard line, and we'll see what London does. They've got 28 seconds and 3 timeouts. Are they content to go into the locker room and try and regroup, or are they going to try and put some more points on the board?
The way Streeter's been running, I think they're just going to run the ball out and go into the half and rethink their strategy.
Now they're going to go to Streeter out of the backfield. He's got some room. He's going to get out to the 29-yard line, 2nd down and 3. 19 seconds left on the clock, but they're not in a big hurry.
Nah.
All right, folks, we're going to go into half here in just a minute. Just to give you folks listening and watching a heads up, we're going to have a little bit of an extended halftime to try and get some of these technical issues worked out. So that will bring us to halftime. Denver 38, London 14. And again, folks, we're going to have an extended halftime here. So we'll be back with you here in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. We will be back. Denver, and I think we have our technical issues worked out. Rich Pratchard and Shan Varner back here with you in the booth. Jeff Melanishin taking stats for us, doing a great job. Speaking of stats, Rob Roby is 13 of 18 for 109 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Miller is 14 of 16, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Running backs, Streeter has 111 yards and McChesney has 102 yards. So we've got a little bit of an offensive contest going on here. Melanishin brings that one back to the 25-yard line, 1st down and 10, London. For London, receivers, McCarro has 31 yards, Donnie Hands 16, and James Hands 25. Reggie Streeter actually has 30 yards out of the backfield and a touchdown. Roby goes to the left-hand side, out to McCarro. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5.
I think that was a good pickup, Rich. I think it wasn't nothing spectacular, but, you know, just moving the ball forward for London right now, I think it's the key to their success.
Streeter dots the I behind Rob Roby, and they're going to hand it off to Streeter. Going up the middle, breaks some tackles. Man, that was a hard run. 1st down, no, 3rd and inches. They're going to say he didn't quite make it. I thought he got the ball across the line, but...
yeah, absolutely.
So 3rd down and inches.
Go ahead.
I formation again behind Roby. 2 to the right. He's going to throw it. Throwing it to the right-hand side. Complete. Out close to the 45 to the 45 to the 43-yard line. That was James Hands. But it was a 1st down. There. Yeah, I didn't see who made that tackle.
It was number 36, Nicholas Warner.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, in the I formation. Roby goes to Streeter, tries to break through the line, ends up bouncing it to the outside and getting a couple. It's going to give him 3, 2nd down and 7.
Some other SFL scores around the league. Oklahoma City Renegades lead St. Louis Gladiators 27-21.
I like that score. 2 to the left. Offset I behind Roby. Gonna throw it again. Sits in the pocket. Throws deep down the middle. It's complete. Gets the ball down to the 25. Ken McCarro. Good catch. Good pass.
Just a nice pitch and catch here right over the defender's head. I think he had 2 of them. He just went right there between them and got a huge chunk of yardage.
That brings McCarro up to 65 yards receiving on 6 receptions. Back into the offset I. Going to throw the ball again. Sits back in the pocket. And it is complete to James Hands, but I thought that one was going to be picked there for a second.
Oh, man. The defender got right there in front of him and was unable to make the but that was really close.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Now for the Knights. 2 to the left this time, back in the standard I. Drops back to throw. Throws it deep across the middle, incomplete. Intended for McCarro. Coverage there by Nicholas Warner.
Did Warner, not get out of the way? I mean, I couldn't really tell from my angle on it, but it looked like he kind of batted it down and then made the tackle.
Yeah, Warner was locked up with him. He was going to tackle him, but I just don't think that McCarro could get to the ball with Warner in position there. Empty backfield this time for Roby. Drops back to go downfield. Nice blocking. Throws it across the middle to James Hands. It is complete out to the 10-yard line. 1st down and 10. 1st down and goal.
a couple more scores around the league. Tallahassee Pride are losing right now to Sioux Falls 31-16. Vancouver and Queen City are both tied at 3 in the second quarter.
Trips to the right for Roby. In the shotgun, drops back. Going to throw it to the right-hand side, complete. Donnie Hands makes the catch, but he didn't get very far. Mike Sawchuk was right there. Made the tackle, gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Going empty backfield again. Oh, he's going to get hit. Ooh. He drops. He missed that first sack. But he wasn't going to miss the second one.
Mac attack.
Yep, Roby is brought down. Mac attack. I thought that's what I saw.
I like the persistence from that defense, not giving up on that single miss.
Loss of 7 brings it back to the 16, and he's going to get sacked again. That time it was the free safety, Farmer, that came in and made the tackle. And Roby goes down for the second time in a row in the backfield, brings up 4th down and 23, and I would imagine a field goal attempt. Nate Odell in to attempt the 41-yard field goal. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it's good. So London gets on the board here in the second half. Only 3 points, but points are points.
Right. I've got one more score for you, Rich. The Baltimore Vultures lead the Las Vegas Fury 23-21 in the fourth quarter.
Wow, that's a good game there. Well, here with 6:13 left in the third quarter, Denver 38, London 17. That return is going to come out past the 30-yard line. I tell you what, this Vega guy,
he's just eating tonight.
He is a monster back there returning those kickoffs. I tell you that.
Well, all I know is those receivers better do their job because that man's looking for one.
First down and 10 for the Night Wings. From their own 32-yard line, going to go bunched trips to the right. Single back. McChesney. Jones, or Miller drops back to throw. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Chris Dodd. That's his 4th interception on the season, twice tonight. Trying to get the ball to Kinloa. Yeah, it was a great job by Dodd. 6'3", 225-pound cornerback in his 4th season. Came from Sioux Falls. He was from Sioux Falls last year. Empty backfield for Roby. Drops back, sits in the pocket, has time, but he waits too long and gets sacked. That is his 3rd sack in a row. Roby gets sacked 3 times in a row. That was Heath Bars, the defensive tackle for the Night Wings. And London's going hurry up here. Trips to the right, 1 to the left in the shotgun. Roby drops back. Throws it across the middle. It's complete. Macaro on the reception. Gets it out to the 48-yard line, 3rd down and 3.
You know, Robbie's composure is going to be tested here. He's already been sacked 3 times, and he's got to look for these receivers to get open quick. The receivers got to do their job about running their routes correctly, take some pressure off their quarterback.
The Night Wings coverage team, the corners and the safeties are doing a good job back there to cover, and that's why it's taken him so long to get rid of the ball.
Absolutely.
Streeter going left-hand side, and that's going to be a 1st down for Reggie Streeter. Tackle made by Sawchuk.
You know, and this is good. I mean, he's a great running back, and he's been utilized well in the first half. He can run the ball, he can catch the ball, he's making plays. But now you're down in this deficit, and this is 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this third quarter, and you're going to have to start throwing the ball down the field.
Streeter gets the ball again, and Sawchuk is there once again to make the tackle. No gain, 2nd and 10. Well, this new inside linebacker, Mike Sawchuk's making his presence known to I formation behind Roby. 2nd down and 10. Drops back to throw. Has some help blocking from the running backs. Throws deep across the middle.
It looks
Intended
like
for... Go ahead.
Nicholas Warner was there to make the stop on the play again.
Yeah, Warner knocks that one down, trying to go to James' hands. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Not a favorable position for the Knights. I formation. Roby drops back to throw, takes a short drop, throws deep. It's complete. Micaro to the 5. And it's going to be 1st down and goal. They say he did not get in.
It looked like it went over the...
Yeah, there's I was kind of hesitating and waiting. But they're going to say it's 1st and goal at the 1 or inside the 1.
Over Nicholas Warner's head. I mean, he's been making good plays all night and just happened to get out of position on that one play there.
Back to the I formation. Streeter dots that I back there behind the fullback. And they give it to Streeter. Goes right-hand side into the end zone. Touchdown, Knight.
And that's his 2nd touchdown on the ground tonight.
So Streeter gets that short yardage carry, and he's pretty automatic at that yardage. I mean, he can at least get a push past the line of scrimmage. You get down that close, give it to Streeter, and you're going to get in the end zone. So Nate Odell comes out for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. 3:31 left in the third quarter. And Denver 38, London 24. You're watching the SFL on YouTube, brought to you by APM Music. Nate Odell tees it up, getting ready to kick this one off. Comes down to Malinishin. Gets it out to the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10, Night Wings. So after that series, Streeter has 122 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns and 30 yards receiving with a touchdown.
Wow.
Hands it off to McChesney. Plenty of room. Gets it out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Enough for a 1st down.
Offensive line is still making plays for Jared here. Just making huge holes for him to run up the middle. I mean, he just goes to the outside, cuts back. He lowers his head here, knowing he's going to take the hit. Lowers his head and trying to make those extra yards happen.
And Nathan Blake has to come up with from the free safety spot to make that tackle. But he's not able to get there before he gets to the 1st down marker. 1st down and 10, Denver. Going to go to McChesney again, but he's hit the backfield, breaks the tackle, but he's not able to break that second one. Slyn Shady makes the stop, a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
You really hadn't called his name a lot tonight, Rich. Slim Shady, one of the leading tackles on this linebacker position.
Yeah, he had 8 tackles, 4 for loss last week. I'll get you his stats here in just a second. Looking to throw. Josh Miller goes to the left-hand side, and it is complete. Gets it out to the 44-yard line, 3rd and 3.
Career stats right here. Slynn, 273 total tackles, 192 regular tackles. No sacks, but he has 24 tackles for loss. 24 tackles for loss and 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he makes his money in the backfield, that's for sure. High formation behind Miller, going to McChesney, going right up the middle, and he is going to be stopped short of the first down. And who are we talking about? Slim Shady, right there to make the stop. So 4th down and 2.
You know what's crazy,
like
Rich? I think this right here is going to be their 2nd punt of the game.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right. There's a nice one. Comes down inside the 20, and he is going to be stopped. Melanition is stopped at the 20. 1st down and 10, London. But it seems like they made some adjustments in there at halftime.
The ball a little bit more than in the first half. They're just going to have to get these receivers open downfield a little bit more and start trying to close the gap on this Denver Nightwings team.
Trips to the left this time for Roby. Single back as Streeter to his left. Looking to throw. Throws to the left-hand side. It's complete. Just short of the first down. That's James Hands. 2nd down and inches. Stopped there by B.J. Armstrong.
I think what we're seeing there, Rich, on that graphic that come up, both have blemishes on their record, but one is, getting the ball down the field, where the other team is utilizing their whole team, defense, special teams, and all of that.
Going to go to Streeter, and he is going to get the first down. Not much more than that, but he does get the first down. 1st down and 10, London.
Well, any yards positive is good for me. I'm all about that, north-south direction.
So 1st down and 10, London from their own 31-yard line. 25 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Goes to Streeter right up the middle. Going to get about 4. Mike Sawchuk on the stop. Bring up 2nd down and 6.
What do you think, Rich? Do you think that, you think this time is the time that London needs to start throwing the ball, or doing?
Yeah, coming into this 4th quarter, and that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. But coming into this 4th quarter, they're going to have to air it out and get the ball in the end zone a few more times, unless they're thinking that they can just completely shut down that Nightwings offense, which they haven't shown. They've shown to be able to shut it down a couple times, but they got to get the ball in the air. And it looks like they're going to here. Empty backfield, 2nd and 6. Roby drops back to throw. Under pressure, tries to step up, but he's going to be sacked. Bailey Baca.
5th sack in this game.
I think that's his 1st sack of the game, 2nd sack of the season.
No, I'm sorry. I meant the quarterback. He's been sacked 5 times.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm sorry. I understood what you meant. 5 sacks for Roby. You're right. Roby drops back again under pressure, gets it away this time, and it's complete. Wow, in traffic to James Hands. Enough for the first down out to the 48-yard line. That was a dangerous throw.
Bandit was there again with that rush on the quarterback. He was just able to get out quickly to Hands here and immediately dropped.
First down and 10 now for the Knights. Still in London territory at the 48-yard line. I formation. Going to go to Streeter right up the middle. Has a little bit of room. It's 4 yards, second down and 6. In a normal situation, I'd say 4 yards every run's a good thing, but they're kind of running out of time here.
I agree with you there, Rich.
Back in the eye behind Roby. Looks like he's trying to change the play here. He sees something on the defense, drops back to throw. Throws it left. It's complete out here to James' hands. Oh, but he did not get the first down. I thought he had it. Again, my eyes have fooled me a couple times tonight, though, so.
Mine, too.
That'll bring up
2 scores.
Yeah. Say that again?
Saying London's only down by 2 scores. They're down 14 points.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at math. I'm like Amy Hamilton. Not good at math.
Hey, they went to Streeter on that short yardage run. What a surprise. And Streeter gets that first down. So first down and 10 now. London in Denver territory at the 40-yard line. Coming up on 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
That I haven't seen tonight.
What's that?
Any penalties. No laundry on the field tonight.
No MeUndies laundry on the field at all. Empty backfield. Roby drops back. Goes across to, looks like the hands again. No, that was McCarro. Gain of 8.
9 catches for 130 yards. I didn't even think we called his name that much in this game.
Yeah, he's had some big catches, though. Some big, long routes. Offset eye behind Roby, 2 to the right. Nightwing showing a blitz. Going to go to Streeter, finds a hole, but he's going to get stopped by the second defender through. That was Mike Stachek. Loss of 2, third down and 4. London back in this third down situation. It is third and acceptable, though, is what I'd call it. Empty backfield. Twins on each side. Drops back to throw, sits in the pocket. Throws to the right-hand side, complete out to McCarro. In to the red zone. London first down and 10 from the Denver 18.
We have a score update, Rich. The Sioux Falls Sparrows defeat the Tallahassee Pride 31-23. A great game.
Boy, a little shift in power this year in the SFL. Alaska got beaten week 1. Tallahassee goes down in week 2. Just a little bit of shift. Offset eye behind Roby, hands it to Streeter, trying to get out to the outside, and he is going to get stopped for no gain. And Nicholas Warner was right there with his teammates to make that stop. No gain for Streeter. Second down and 10 now. 6:55 left. Drops back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Throws to the right-hand side. That was dangerous. Almost picked off.
Right there. It was like Landon Mack jumped up and knocked the ball down.
That was a dangerous throw. Brings up third down and 10
he had to get
now.
rid of it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, but not into a bunch of black shirts. Shotgun formation for Roby. Streeter to his right, trips to the right. Drops back to throw, has some time, goes left-hand side, complete! Down inside the 5-yard line. That is Donnie Hands. He is stopped at the 3. First down and goal.
If you're watching this replay here, the defensive line kind of does a twist where the outside linebacker, or excuse me, the outside lineman comes over to the inside and tries to put pressure up the middle that way, but he was able to get the ball out too quick for them to create any pressure up the middle.
First down and goal from the 3-yard line. London trying to get back in the end zone, cut this lead to 1 score. Offset eye goes to Streeter to the right-hand side. He gets stopped short. Gain of a yard. Gain of a yard, but it looks like
Dante Phillips comes up in the middle and makes the stop.
Second and goal for the Knights. Back to the I formation. Going to Streeter again, and he is stopped again. This time no gain. Actually, a loss of 1. Loss of a yard for Streeter.
Goal, do you go for it here, Rich? I mean, Streeter is a powerful runner, but that defensive for Denver has just been stopping them every single time. And now you got a 5-2 look formation, maybe a goal line here. It's going to be tough unless they run us to the outside.
Yeah, if they go up the middle with Streeter again, Denver's got him. He drops back to throw, throws it into the end zone, incomplete.
Oh,
they're going to call it a touchdown. Holy cow. I missed that one completely. James Hands makes the catch. I saw that defender go up. I thought he knocked it down.
Up here as he got hit, I thought he initially, like you said, the defender comes over, tries to bat the ball down, but he completely missed it. And I mean, you might want to check this. It looked like one foot was out there, but I saw the ref's hands go up, and that means touchdown.
So a nice throw to the back of the end zone by Rob Roby.
That was what was crazy.
And the kick is up, and it's good. Extra point is good, and London cuts this lead to a touchdown and an extra point. Denver 38, London 31, 5:19 left in the game. And let's see if London's defense can make another stop against these Night Wings that in the first half had their way.
Here's a crazy score for you, Rich. Las Vegas is trailing Baltimore 28-30. So that looks like a tight contest there as well.
Wow, yes. Fumble on the play.
Oh, man.
Let's see. It looks like, they got it back. Denver got it back.
London was just biting at the bit on that one. Had to be. They're kicking themselves right now.
Well, I just saw that turning around and London making some sort of miracle comeback here. 2 to the left, 1 to the right in the I formation. Hands it off to McChesney. He doesn't get anything on that one. No gain.
This is kind of what Jeremy Vega, the owner of the Denver Night Wings, is kind of what he wanted to do. He kind of wanted to bleed that clock down, and he wanted to make these third down conversions so that it keeps that offense on the field. He's a good clock management.
Twins to the right, 1 to the left in the offset I. Dropping back to throw. Going to go to McChesney coming out of the backfield, and he is hit immediately at the line of scrimmage by Flynn Shady. No yardage. Well, 1 yard. They gave him 1. 3rd and 9.
Another score here for you, Rich. Oklahoma City 37, St. Louis Gladiators 28.
All right. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Offset I. Miller bleeding the clock a little bit. Hands it off to McChesney, going left-hand side, has some room. Going to gain 5, but that is not enough to get to the first down. Nathan Blake on the stop. Brings up 4th and 5. And I assume we'll see a punt here with 3:49 left on the clock. And that's what we're going to see. Well, I give it to these defensive coaches from London. They made some adjustments at halftime, and they've come out here and shut this Denver offense down.
Half, they only had 1 punt, and now in the second half here, they've in the third and the fourth quarter, they've both had the London situation.
Melanishin gets stopped at the 31-yard line. First down and 10, Knights.
Clipping, number 29.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to be our first penalty of the game. MeUndies Laundry on the field. And it was a clip against the Night Wings. London will accept the penalty. MeUndies are the world's most comfortable underwear. Visit MeUndies.com/simulationFL for 15% off your purchase, which will help support the SFL through our partnership. Give the gift of comfort with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, free shipping and returns. Signature soft and stretchy MeUndies. Roby throws to the right, coming out of the backfield. Complete. 2nd and 5. Ball all the way here now at the 29-yard line. Drops back to throw. Throws it left, going to Streeter, but he can't keep his feet in bounds after he makes the catch. So it's going to be a loss of a yard, 3rd down and 6. They're down and 6 for London. Trips to the right for Roby. Incomplete. Knocked down by Mike Sawchuk, it looks like.
Yeah, just over the middle there.
Yep. You guys heard all these score updates that Shan's been giving you throughout the game. He's been getting those off Score Stream. So if you want to keep up with your SFL games when you can't watch them, download Score Stream on your phone. You can keep up with all the scores from the SFL.
And not just the SFL. You can go to NBA. You can go to Major League Baseball. You can go to anything. It keeps up with scores even through high school games. So you can get all your scores from the Score Stream.
Yeah, I loaded that on my phone. Was finding all kinds of local games for all the high schools in my area. Didn't have any idea that was going to happen. London punts it away. Ball's going to come down at the 33, brings it out to the 36, and Denver will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 36-yard line. London needs another stop here. 2:43 left. Josh Miller comes out, single back behind him. That's going to be McChesney. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Hands it off to McChesney, going to the left-hand side of center. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, gain of 4. Davidson on the stop.
Yeah, he has 1 sack on the game today.
Second down and 6 now. Ball at the 40-yard line. Single back. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Going to go to McChesney. Right up the middle. Plenty of room. Gets across midfield. Stopped at the 47-yard line. And that will bring us to the quit 2-minute warning. You're watching the SFL on YouTube, brought to you by APM Music. It's a chilly night here in Denver. Nightwings trying to pull off this win against London. London makes the long trip across here. Going to McChesney off the left-hand side. Has some room, gain of 5. And London will take their first timeout inside of 2 minutes.
You know what I find interesting is that Denver's doing a great job by utilizing the clock here, just like they said they was going to do. And they're running the ball with McChesney, and they're getting huge chunks of yards still. He's running just as hard as he did the first half at the start of this game.
Couple more first downs may put this away for Denver. Let's see what happens here. Going to go to McChesney again to the left-hand side. Has the first down. First down and 10 out to the London 37-yard line. London's forced to take another timeout. 1:50 left on the clock.
One more first down and maybe keep the field goal. If they're not successful enough to get into the end zone, then it may put it away for London.
And we're going into the victory formation here. Josh Miller. And he kneels that one down. London takes their last timeout, 1:49 left. And second down for Josh Miller and the Night Wings. Looks like they're going to be able to squeeze this win out. London fought hard.
Still have about 1:10 seconds left on the clock once these two downs happen here.
Yep. SFL sponsored this season by Quip. Perfect oral care delivered. Richards Printworks, the official print shop of the SFL. ScoreStream, official score updates app of the SFL. And SpyGoat, the sound choice. Brings us to third down, 1:35 left on the clock. Be about 1:10 left after when he snaps it. So he's not going to be able to run all of this timeout, but he'll get close. 10 seconds left on the play clock. A few stats here for London. Roby goes 30 of 38 for 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Wow. Miller, 16 of 19 for 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Streeter, 24 carries for 133 yards, and McChesney, 23 carries for 144 yards. Streeter with 2 rushing touchdowns, and McChesney with 1. Receiving yards for the Knights. McCarro, 146 yards on 10 catches. Donnie Hands, 30 yards on 3. James Hands, 81 yards on 9 and a touchdown. Reggie Streeter had 29 yards receiving and a touchdown. And the Night Wings are forced to punt it away. It's going to come down inside the 5-yard line and be down at the 5, actually. Nice coverage there by the Night Wings. London has 23 seconds left. No timeouts.
Well, real quick, Rich, with these scores right here, Vegas comes back and beats Baltimore 31-30. Sioux Falls beats Tallahassee 31-23, 37-28, and Queen City and Vancouver Queen City is 9 and Vancouver is 3.
Roby throws it over the middle to Donnie Hands. I'm not sure why they're throwing over the middle. They need to be going to the sideline if they want to try and make any kind of threat and stop this clock. 10 seconds left. Drops back. This is probably going to be the last play, and it is going to be.
Oh, my God.
But he's going to break it free to the 40, to the 50, all the way down to the 30. It's a foot race now. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Oh, touchdown, Knights. I don't think there's any time left on the clock.
There isn't.
Boy, he broke it. Donnie Hands broke 2 tackles to get free.
Oh, my gosh. Could this be an overtime, Rich?
Wow. B.J. Armstrong just could not catch up with him. And chat's going crazy. Everybody was saying, don't give up, don't give up.
This is outstanding. This is awesome. He successfully kicks this extra point here. This can send this game into overtime. And
Nate Odell with the extra point to tie it. Hold is down. The kick is up. It looks good. It is good. Folks, we're going to overtime in Denver. The score tied at 38. This will be my first SFL overtime game. I'm loving it.
This is about my third, I believe, third or fourth.
Please make your call.
Give us tails. You amped up here.
And the Night Wings will receive. They win the toss and will receive. And they'll also be going with the wind. They'll be going against the wind. Got a 6-mile-an-hour southerly wind, so it's going into the south, and they'll be headed north.
First score, or is...
Yes, I believe it is sudden death. Get the ball out to the 27-yard line. First down and 10 Night Wings.
Bad because they've got some dangerous receivers with Giacomo Jones and with Logan Keel.
Yeah, Jones has got 72 yards, 2 touchdowns. Keel has 32 yards. Kinloa has 40 yards on 1 catch. And McChesney has 28 yards. Drops back. That's Miller. Throws it across the middle. It is complete. Still going down to the 40, to the 30, and forced out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's Tiapo Kinloa.
Tight end again. You don't never count out a tight end.
Well, let's figure out his per-catch average here in just a second. His per-catch average is 41.5 yards per reception.
And that was a huge chunk of that 41 right there.
That's right. Nathan Blake makes the stop, but this puts Denver in field goal range right here.
Here, Rich. I think they spread this defense out and just run the ball up the middle. They've been doing this all night.
Yep, handing it McChesney. Goes to the left-hand side. Has plenty of room. Gets down across the 25 to the 24. Gain of 6. Second down and 4.
I think you run it one more time up the middle and give your, your kicker that he wants on the goalpost.
Offset eye. McChesney back in the back of the backfield. Drops back to throw it. Throws it deep across the middle. Complete. Nice catch. Ball at the 4-yard line. Giacomo Jones comes down with another one. Not bad coverage there either. First down and goal now for the Night Wings at the London 4-yard line.
Goodness, they're just going to...
And they're going to kick, they're going to kick a field goal. They're just going to get out of here. Bring in Kramer Jackman. Can he win 2 games in a row on his foot? We'll see what happens. There's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it's good. The score, Denver 41, London 38. And that will be the final in overtime, folks. Great game. London gave him a shot. Man, London fought back hard, Shan.
And then, I hate to see this London team go down with a second loss. As we look at the team comparisons here, both had really good yards in the air. Actually, both had good yards on the ground. It was just, and both had 2 turnovers. So you're looking at a defensive strategy here of, who outperformed who just defensively. Because both offenses look, they both balled out here. So to me, it comes down to the defenses.
If you look at the time of possession, London had the ball almost 10 minutes longer than Denver did. However, that Denver pick 6,
yep,
that made the difference again this week for Denver. The defense and special teams again this week.
Yeah,
for Denver makes a difference.
Run back, right? You got the run back,
yeah, and then exactly, you got the run back.
Both of these teams play great. They're both still good franchises. It's early on in the season. No time to get upset, and you just got to get back to the drawing board if you're London. Find out what's working for you. These huge plays down the field. You got the running back involved in the game more than you did, last week. But you got to watch out for teams coming up, and if you just stay one-dimensional, then they're going to feed off of that, and they're going to be able to exploit you later on in the season. So you're going to have to switch it up a little bit and do some things different from week to week, depending on your opponent. So that's the only advice I would give these guys for this week.
All right, so Denver goes to 2-0 so far in the season, and Jared McChesney, the halfback, 26 carries, 150 yards and a touchdown, and 25 receiving yards, player of the game. Great game by McChesney. I appreciate everybody watching tonight. Great game, great fun game. Again, for Jeff Melanishin, I appreciate you doing stats, kept right up on everything, kept us up to date. Appreciate
man,
you.
Appreciate it.
And Shan, you did a great job tonight. Mike Daggs, thanks for your support back there on the technical side. And we will get out of here again. You've been watching the SFL on YouTube, brought to you by APM Music. For Jeff Melanish and Shan Varner, this is Rich Pratchard. See you next time.